Who is that? That's you? Who's the other one? Alright, I know I haven't made a video since July 27th, but there hasn't been really much of anything going on with grad school over the summer. I have orientation day after tomorrow, Thursday, September 2nd. One thing I got in the mail was a letter for jury duty. Now, if it ever happens to you, and you're going to college, and then you get one of those letters, if you're going to college outside of the county where you live, then there's an option on one of the sheets that says that you can request to be, I guess, excused from it because you're a college student going to college outside of your county of residence. So that's a little tip for you if you don't want to serve jury duty and go to college at the same time. As for me, I figured grad school starting out, because I guess the period that they were wanting me to do it is between September and December, and I think September to November is my first quarter of grad school, and I just think there's going to be a lot of papers and research, and I only have class once every 3 weeks, well, for 2 days during the week, every third week, but I'm also working full-time, and I'll have my kids and my wife, so family obligations, school, work, jury duty just would not go well with my schedule, and I don't want to have to not work and lose all that money for going to jury duty. I hear that they pay you a little bit each day, but it's not nearly enough to cover what you would make actually working, and then missing that much time to do things, papers and research and all for grad school would probably really hurt my grades, and that's probably why they have that option on there, that if you're going to college outside of your area. I don't think it really should matter whether you're going to college inside the county that you live in or outside, and I don't know what their reasoning is for that, but I think just college students shouldn't have to do that, because that's going to be a real hindrance on their studies and their grades. The first day of the quarter starts September 7th, and for new grad students at OU, you can't register before that first day of classes, and they say not to even try. I don't know why you can't register before the first day of classes, but that's their rule. So once they get up there for orientation, it's like 5 hours of orientation. I have to get the ID card, the parking pass. They sent me a whole list in the mail of things that I need to have in my file. So I gotta have all the things with X's in there. It has to do with hepatitis vaccinations and titers, measles, mumps, rubella, chickenpox, other shot records, specifically for the nurse practitioner program. Of course, they want to have a copy of your CPR card, current, of course, your RN licensure, which they can go online and get that off of the state website, because they don't give out the actual little cards anymore. I'm trying to save paper, going green. They want to know that you have your own personal health insurance. Every student on OU's campus has to have health insurance. Of course, I have mine through work, so I can sign a waiver for that. And again, specifically for nursing, they want you have to sign HIPAA agreements, and you have to go over OSHA information, clinical experiences, things like that. Your ID card will be used as your identification badge for your clinicals, which is basically the same way it is for a lot of nursing programs, the RN program, the bachelor program. Your school ID will serve as your identification card when you actually go into the clinical area. Background checks, the BCI and FBI checks. I had that done before I even applied to the program, because I think it was a requirement to even apply and get into the program. But they have it listed on here as it has to be in your file. And you have to have your own professional liability insurance for nursing. You have to have a 2-step TB test that was done. You gotta have those results into them along with the other immunization checks. Alright, so I have more video on that on the 2nd, and so I'll update you then.